I'm so excited to share the 2022 Princess Half Marathon Weekend with you. Princess Weekend was my first half marathon ever, so it holds a special place in my heart. And it's been 5 years since I've done a Run Disney race, and things definitely look a little different than they used to. My girlfriend Cassie, who lives near Disney and has done a ton of runs here, including at least 2 or 3 dopies, asked if I wanted to sign up. We decided on the 5K and 10K because I was nervous to commit to the full challenge they offer, which is the 10K and half marathon, because I didn't want my plantar fasciitis to come back. I also hadn't been running nearly as much since our little one came into the picture either. I had done 6 Run Disney races before from 2013 to 2017, and back then they just had this little section of the normal Expo blocked off for your Run Disney merch. Well, we waited an hour and a half to get into the Run Disney merch section, which was comprised of this entire building now. The Expo opened at 10 and we got there around noon. They had tons of items left in most sizes, give or take a few things we randomly saw laying around that we couldn't find any more of. So a couple things did sell out at the very beginning. When we saw who was on the 5K and 10K medals, we were so excited and knew we had made the right choices. They were so cute. Now it was time to go pick up our race bibs and see what corral we were in. Oh, also, this expo, well, all the expos are hosted by ESPN's Wide World of Sports Complex at Disney. The third and final stop is the normal Expo. They have tons of vendors here to buy whatever your little running heart might desire. This is also where you pick up your race shirts, all the way in the very back.
I know. People you see like lined up trying to get to those in that store in Disney Springs. Like, yeah, I didn't see that.
So these are the medals for the next Run Disney race.
It's a compass.
Those are so cool.
That's pretty. I love that they have the world at the bottom.
Oh yeah, the whole showcase,
I
yeah.
don't understand this situation.
Because he's just crazy.
She's so pretty. And the iridescent behind her. Look at that.
Yes. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to.
Hollywood. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. We're going between
The
Rock and
tower.
Roller Coaster and
Oh,
Tower,
okay.
and then we're going up Sunset Boulevard and then out and then to
It's on,
and then
yeah.
we're going in. We're entering.
Is that in the New France
I
stuff?
think it is.
Yeah.
Whoa.
These are the shirts included in your race sign-up. They usually reveal them the day before the expo, and they were so cute in person. We just loved the princess and the frog. These are my Expo finds. I saw this performance shirt when they revealed the merch and I knew I wanted it. It was one of the harder things to find though. They only had extra smalls on the shelf, but Cassie finally hunted me one down on the table. And then the Spirit jersey was a must for me. I didn't have a Run Disney one yet. These are my collectibles. I just love that it has all the princesses on the back from the race. And then finally, we saw these hats. There was just 2 left, mixed in with a bunch of different hats, so we each grabbed them. They were so cute, but they did sit a little funny on the top of our heads. And last but not least, the corksicle. I was really interested in this one. I'd been looking for a good water bottle with a straw. I had a little trouble with it, but after messing with it, it started working great. If you're new to Run Disney, the wake-up call is about 2 to 3 a.m. The races started at 5. If you're staying on property, a lot of buses stop at 3:30 supposedly. This was my first time I had stayed off property for one, and honestly I found it easier. We left around 4 and got parked within 15 minutes. It is kind of a long walk to the front of Epcot to get through security, and then back to the staging area, and then finally into your starting corral. But we were in S1 and we started about 5 to 6 minutes after the first wave. The race was so fun, but it was so quick though. Before I knew it, we were at the finish line. They do check for corrals pretty hard, so if you registered with someone but didn't get the same corral, you can move back to the later corral together. You just can't move to the earlier one. I'm pretty sure they played the We Don't Talk About Bruno like 4 times, and everybody was singing it and going crazy. We are trying to decide if we want to stop at the character stop. The lines in the 5K are definitely longer than they are at the 10K and the half because there's less distance for people to spread out and get those pictures.
It was closed off. It's such a good view of it. We can take selfies here.
You're done!
you're so close.
Consider the next 50 feet your runway. Yes. Hey, up, done. 3.1 national miles, and you are done. And you are amazing. And we're so proud of you.
Yay, we finished the 5K. Now we just have the 10K to go. It's quite the after party. They've got the big stage and the DJ, some food trucks, the Joffrey's coffee cart. But it feels weird because you're done at like 5:45 a.m. and you've accomplished all this. Oh, look how pretty the metal is. I love the iridescent background. Day 2, and we're almost there. It was much harder to wake up that morning than it was for the 5K. I was totally up before my alarm the day before, ready to go with adrenaline. Today, not so much. I don't know how people do 3 and 4 days of it in a row. I still had trouble falling asleep that night, even though I was tired, and when the alarm came on at 3:30, I didn't know how to function. I didn't feel the greatest either. I was definitely feeling a little nauseated. We were in the first corral again and got there about 10 minutes later than yesterday, so like 4:25, and we just barely made the cut into our corral. It wouldn't have been the end of the world if we had to drop back, but we were glad we got there when we did. I was also nervous about this race because I was still healing from a torn tendon in my hip. The 5K was fine, but back-to-back days had me worried. Luckily, we made it through with minimal discomfort. Those darns landed on ramps, though. They were tough.
With a very godmother. All right, Tracy. All right, let's do this from Disney in 3, 2, 1.
We'll probably go if you want to keep on your phone. Probably, I think we're going like just like to be on that side of it.
Okay.
Oh, fun. Do you want to take it? We can take a selfie if you want.
Yeah.
You have your phone at your
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We had made breakfast reservations for later that morning at Olivia's Cafe at Disney's Old Key West Resort. They have a special brunch menu on the weekends. I had the crab cake Benedict with a key lime holiday sauce. We went to Epcot later and Hollywood Studios on Sunday, a good way to end the race weekend.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up I'm shaking. I am picturing the world